I don't even know how to start this. And honestly, I'm not sure I have the courage to tell you everything that happened. But one thing I do know for sure, my life is now divided into two parts, before that moment and after. I was just heading home after a long day, exhausted, everything felt normal, until time just stopped. I don't remember exactly how it happened. There was a loud crash, then complete darkness. A silence I can't even describe. No sound, no feeling. Just nothingness, seconds, minutes. I have no idea how long I was out, but suddenly I realized I wasn't in my body anymore. I was looking down at myself. Yes, I was watching me from above. I saw people gathering around my body, my limp hands, my pale face, and I felt something pulling me upward, to a place that was strangely peaceful, like nothing I'd ever felt before. Then I saw a light, but not like sunlight or any light I've ever seen. It was warm and understanding, like it knew me. It didn't speak with words, but it spoke to my soul. Suddenly, it was like all the questions I'd ever had were being answered in one overwhelming moment. I saw memories flash before me, my childhood, my regrets, the things I ignored. My entire life played in front of me, fast but clear, and every little thing I thought didn't matter, mattered. Then, out of nowhere, a voice deep inside said, "It's not your time yet." I woke up to the sound of sirens, monitors beeping, and my mom crying beside me. I came back to life, but something inside me had changed forever. Since that moment, I've seen the world through different eyes. I don't chase money like I used to. I don't cling to temporary things. I started looking for something deeper, for truth, for purpose, for meaning. And I know, not everyone will believe me. But I lived it, even now writing this. My hands are shaking, not from fear, but from awe. I'm not here to convince you, I'm just sharing what I went through. I died and came back. And what I saw will stay with me forever. Since that day, I haven't looked at people the same way. I ask myself constantly, how many of us live like we're going to live forever? How many of us sleep every night, not realizing life could be taken in a second? What I can't forget is that overwhelming feeling of pure love. A love that doesn't judge, that doesn't ask anything from you. It felt like the entire universe was holding me, just as I was. Like something, or someone, was seeing the real me. Not my image, not my mistakes, but my soul. And it didn't reject me. Since I came back, I've carried a message inside me. I'm not claiming to be a prophet or anything like that. But what I went through felt like a miracle. I saw what's waiting for us after this life, and I felt deep in my soul that death is not the end. There's something beyond, something greater, something words can't explain. What hit me the hardest was realizing that every single moment we live here echoes there. Every word, every action, even the tiniest intention in your heart. I realized that forgiveness isn't weakness, and that love is the greatest strength of all. That peace doesn't come from outside. It's born when you finally understand who you are and why you're here. So I share this story with you. Not just to tell you what happened, but to ask you, really ask you, are you living or just breathing? Don't wait until you're close to death to value life. Don't wait to lose everything before you start searching for meaning. I died and came back, and that alone was enough to change everything. And ever since that moment, I haven't felt like the same person. It's like something inside me broke, and then was rebuilt, but in a purer, more honest, and more aware way. I started pulling away from the noise, from the pointless arguments, from the masks we thought were life. I stopped trying to win in people's eyes and started looking for peace within myself. I began noticing things I never saw before. The way mothers look at their children, the silent prayers of the poor, those rare moments of truth in a world full of fakeness. I started appreciating the little things, the sound of the wind, the warmth of the sun, a real hug, a kind word. But the biggest shift inside me was this overwhelming sense of responsibility. I felt like I came back with a message, even if I didn't fully understand it yet. Like I was put back on this path, not just to live, but to wake others up, to tell them life is so much more than just chasing shadows. I realized that the time we waste on hate, we could use to build love, and the hearts we break without thinking, we'll be held accountable for, and that truth isn't always easy, but it's always worth telling.